No? Not that?
Yeah, long live the idols, may they never be your rivals. Pac was like Jesus, Nas wrote the Bible. Now what you about to hear is a tale of glory and sin. No ID my mentor, and I let the story begin.
I ain't mad at you, young king.
Hi, welcome back. This is Charlie, and I'm here with Ingrid at CrossFit RVA in Richmond, Virginia. This is MovementRVA, episode 18, and we're going to go over some rowing techniques to hopefully make you better rowers. The thing we're going to do is we're going to do a real quick setup. Ingrid's going to get her feet into the foot straps, and she's going to set her damper where she likes it. Quick word on dampers. There's no reason to be up at 10 unless you're a really, really big guy. You should really be keeping your damper somewhere between 3 and 6. Now that she's set up in there, we're going to go into the first part of the stroke, which is the catch. And Ingrid's going to show us what the catch is. And you can see here, she has vertical shins, she has a relaxed head and shoulders, and that's the catch. That's where you need to be. Now we're going to go into the drive, where she's going to use her legs for the drive. That's where you're getting all your power from. And she's going to have the handles stop somewhere in her sternum, just below her chest, right in this mid area here. And that's called the finish, where she's at now. Now the recovery is going back. She's coming back in with her arms first, and then her body, and then her legs. Proper sequence for rowing, starting from the catch, is legs, then body, then arms. And then you go back for that for the recovery, which is arms, body, and then legs. That's the only sequence that there is in rowing. Once you have that down pat, your rowing's going to get a lot easier, and it'll be a lot more fun to row instead of how horrible. So some of the common errors we see in the gym all the time, one of the main ones that I see is pulling really high up to your neck or further back and leaning way back with your back. That does not add any power to your stroke. That is an inefficient rowing, and you're not going to get better calories. You're not going to get a faster 500 doing that. That is just, you're just wasting energy there. Another one that we see a lot of is shooting the hips back. When most people complain about their back hurting when they row, it's because they shoot their hips back first, like Ingrid's doing now, and then applying power from the legs. That is also going to slow you down, and it's going to hurt your back later on. Crashing the catch is another one that we see. I mentioned briefly before about keeping your legs vertical, your shins vertical. This is when people are crashing the catch. They're leaning all the way in. You see how her shins are no longer vertical here, and her legs actually have to open up for her to get that far in. That's also not going to help you. There's no power there, and you're just rowing inefficiently, and you can fix it. You can fix it real easily. There's a couple of different drills you can do. One is the pause drill. When you do these drills, I would suggest putting your damper all the way down to 1 or 2 so that it's kind of like working with a PVC pipe. So we'll just put her damper down over here, and she'll do the pause drill for us, which is breaking the stroke down into different parts. So there she did the drive to the catch, and she paused, and then her arms out for the recovery, and here she is coming back in, and we'll do that again. So you can see she's pausing each stop, each portion of the catch, of the stroke, I should say, is getting broken down. And if you do this about 100 times, you're going to learn how to do all that movement. One other thing I should point out, while she's doing this, in a regular stroke, her knees don't bend until her wrists are at about equal with her knees. And the same coming back in when her wrists are about at her knees is when she starts leaning her body back and going for that pull. If you liked what you saw today, please subscribe to our further videos with MovementRVA. Next week is episode 19, the overhead squat.
Old Earth grin, sung a church hymn. She birthed in September, took my first win again.